So I'm going to be talking about video today and why video is so incredibly important in your business. It doesn't matter what business that you're in. For example, I'm a real estate coach. I'm a real estate agent. I use video. Video does not just work for someone like me. It works for anybody, a local business, a local professional, doctors, attorneys, CMAs, lawyers, anybody, somebody selling car insurance, an insurance agent, somebody selling t-shirts, whatever it is. Video is powerful. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. I have to tell you, people ask me, Krista, what do you think one of your best, if you can give one business tip, what would it be? If there's one thing that you say that I should start doing right away, what would that be? And I'm going to tell you what it is. It's video. Why? What does video do? Let me push this down here. What does video do? Video helps people to get to know you, to like you, and trust you, okay? Video breaks down barriers. It's like, it gives you expert status and it gets you in front of everyone. So it does all those things so easily. It establishes you as the expert. So let's just talk about this. Know, like, and trust. Think about it. In your profession, whatever it is, fill in the blank. I am a blank, okay? How many of you are there? Well, I can tell you what, there are thousands of business coaches out there. There are thousands of real estate agents. And the thing I hear from everyone all the time is my area is saturated. There's so many X, right? Fill in the blank. There's a lot of people in your profession. So how do you stand out amongst the noise? Part of your job is to be an attention grabber. Your job is to, stand out in front of all the noise. How do you do that, right? Video is an excellent way. So some of you are saying, oh, Krista, I hate doing video. I'm afraid of it. It's scary. Do you think it was easy for me when I first started? I was terrible. But guess what? No one cares. You don't have to always be perfect. It's okay to be perfectly imperfect. You don't have to always, look the best. If you guys would see me sometimes in my videos, I should probably not be doing them. But guess what? I don't care. I just keep going. Why? Because my vision's bigger. My vision is bigger than how I look sometimes. I remember when I first got my hair, you guys know I've had extensions my whole life. Like 17 years I've had extensions. I loved my extensions, okay? My extensions, I felt like defined me. I felt prettier. I felt younger. I just liked the way I looked better. I felt more confident. I felt more comfortable. Well, about 4 months ago, I went to get my hair done, and my hair was like literally falling out. I mean, it was like chunks of my hair would all of a sudden you'd look and my hair would be, it was breaking apart. It was tearing apart. So I sat in that chair. I'm embarrassed to admit it. I did. I'm sorry to be so vain, but I cried and I called my husband. I was like, I can't put my extensions back in. And I have to tell you, it took me a while to get confident. So the first month or so that I was doing my videos with my hair short, I felt uncomfortable. I felt uneasy. I didn't feel pretty. I felt like people weren't going to think, that I looked as good. And I'm sorry, I'm a woman. I'm vain, right? But I still did it. I still got out there and I worked through my fears. And now I like my hair. My hair is good now. I'm comfortable with it. I've gotten used to it. But I have to say, everybody has something they're worried about how they look or what people are going to think, what they're going to say. Or maybe you're worrying like people are going to think I'm weird. Why am I doing this video? Well, guess what? If people are interested in what you have to say, they don't think you're weird. If you're giving information and value and helping somebody, they're actually going to listen and they're not going to judge you. And if they are judging you, seriously, screw them anyways. You don't want to work with them, right? So not only does video help people to get to know you, to like you, and trust you, what it also does is it keeps away the people that don't like you. So what does that mean? That means that's great because you're not going to be working with a-holes that don't want to work with you. You're going to be working with people that you enjoy, that you like, that want to work with you. Does that make sense? Okay, so tip number one, the very best thing I've done in my business, both businesses that I can tell you to start doing is video. Now, it's very important that you properly distribute it or people aren't going to see it anyways, but regardless, video gets people to know you, to like you, and trust you. Number two, what else does video do? It breaks down barriers. All right. It makes you more human. It makes you more likable. It makes you, it makes people not feel like you're a different person and you're over there. When you start doing videos enough in your community about your subject matter, about your profession, you're helping, you're giving advice, you're giving value, you're teaching people, you're serving, you're not selling, you're just helping. What happens is it kind of makes you be more of a person. I just spit, sorry. See, I even spit on it, and that's okay too, right? I mean, things happen. So it breaks down your barriers. It gets to a point where people just connect with you and they know you lightning fast. Now, it's one thing, right? Here's the book I wrote. So it's one thing to see a picture, okay? Now, I kind of look a little stuck up there, I think. Don't you guys think? A little snobby. And that's not the best pic. Well, my hair's there. I look a little snobby here. Does that show you energetic, super passionate Krista who just loves life? No, it doesn't. Can you get to know me from this picture? No, you can't. Can you get to know me from this? Am I breaking down barriers right now with you? That's the idea of why video is so powerful. It breaks down barriers in your business. It sets you apart from everyone else, right? Why? Because most people are afraid to do it. And guess what else? When they start, they stop. Here's what we see. People do it once or twice, and then they'll get too busy, or they don't have the time, or they don't make it a priority, and they stop. When you start to establish yourself and you break down those barriers, you start, number 3, to establish yourself as the expert, right? When you're educating your community or educating who your client avatar is based upon information and value and helping them about your subject matter. If somebody, for example, let's just say you are a tax accountant, all right? And you're new to an area. Nobody knows that you're a tax accountant. If you start doing videos educating people about tax season and, common mistakes that you see, things that you should do, things that you shouldn't do, new laws that come in, you're establishing yourself as an expert. Even if you're brand new in the area and you've never, ever done one tax for anybody in the area, by you giving information and value and tips and helpful information about taxes, you're showing that you're an expert. You're getting people to know you, to like you, to trust you. You're breaking down barriers, and you're showing that you are the expert. You're positioning yourself as the expert. Is anyone else doing that in your area? Let me ask you guys a question to show you how powerful video is. Okay, sorry, my nose itches. Number 1, let's take a local attorney. Is there a local attorney in your area who's doing this? Nope, there's not in mine. Is there a local lender who's doing this on a regular basis in my area? Nope, there's not in mine. Is there a local realtor? Yep, it's me. I'm doing it all the time, right? And now my team's starting to as well. Let's say, is there somebody who's an esthetician? Is an esthetician going on there? No. Do you see how powerful this is? People are not doing it. Do you have a small mom and pop business in your local area? Do you have one? Are you telling people about it? Probably not, right? Are you telling people about your community? Probably not. Is anyone doing it? Nope. That's why it's powerful. You want the early bird gets the grease, right? The person who starts doing something before anyone else, they're the ones that succeed and become the leader. Let that be you and your business. What does it take? It takes getting over your fear of doing it, right? And guess what? Nobody cares that much. They don't care if my hair is short. They don't care if, I just wipe my nose like I just did. They don't care if you have a big butt or a small butt or a purple nose or whatever you might think that you're worrying about. No one cares. In fact, when you make mistakes, they actually like it because it makes you human, all right? So don't be afraid of making mistakes and not being perfect, and you'll get better and better as you do it. I promise you will, all right? So know, like, and trust factor, breaks down barriers, establishes you as the expert, and last but not least, video helps you reach the masses, right? You're reaching the masses. It gets you in front of everyone as long as you're properly distributing it. Okay, it's a whole nother segment. Like, video is great, but if you're not properly distributing it, no one's seeing you. But if you do it correctly, you're being seen by the masses. All right, so instead of you just reaching one person, you're being seen by everybody in your community. Why is that important? We just established that at the beginning of the talk, right? Why is that so important? Because there's a lot of you. Whatever your profession is, there's a lot of you. So you've got to be an attention grabber. You've got to stand out amongst the noise. You've got to get people to see you. What do we say? Be seen, be known, be heard. In order to be heard, you have to be seen. In order to be seen, in order to be known, you have to be seen, right? So you want to be known, you've got to be seen, you've got to be heard. How can you do that? By using video. Again, you see that 2 comma club award right there, right? How did I get that? I have 2 of them. There's one more on its way. That means that it's a very prestigious award. How did I get that in my coaching business? I got that by utilizing video, by getting people to know me, to like me, to hopefully like me and trust me, right? And if not, they're not working with me. But if they do like me and they connect with me, they want to work with me because I've developed that relationship with them. It's like literally when you walk into someone's door and you've done videos enough, they feel like they already know you. So that's breaking down the barriers. They're hugging you, they're high-fiving you. So if you're going up against other people, do you think it makes sense and it helps when you're doing that and you have a competitive edge because they already feel like they've established a relationship with you? It absolutely does. So if you're trying to become a leader in your industry, if you're a local professional, if you're a real estate agent, a lender, if you're a tax attorney, an accountant, if you're selling chapstick, whatever it might be, maybe you have a nail salon or you do hair, right? How do you get people to know about you? You educate them, you show up. That's the power of video. So I'm going to encourage you to start doing it. I'm going to encourage you to start utilizing video, making it a part of what you do. And if you do it consistently over time and you don't stop, you will be amazed at what results that you're going to get. And I have to say, one of the best parts I love about it is that I'm not working with people that don't like me. If I'm hyper, I've got a lot of energy, right? Some of you might think, oh, she's crazy, I don't like her. Well, then you leave. Or you might think like, I like her, I'm resonating with her. That's the power of video. So everyone, make it a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.